Top 5 Best Motherboard for RTX 3080. Zotac Gaming GeForce RTX 3080 Ti Trinity OC 12GB GDDR6X 384-bit 19GB per second PCIe 4.0 graphics card. Ice Storm 2.0 advanced cooling. Spectra 2.0 RGB lighting. ZTA 30810J10P in just $1,129.90. Memory speed, 19 gigabits per second. Digital max resolution, 7680 by 4320. NVIDIA Ampere architecture, 2nd Gen ray tracing cores, 3rd Gen tensor cores. 12 gigabytes 384-bit GDDR6X, 19 gigabits per second, PCIe 4.0. Spectra 2.0 RGB lighting, Ice Storm 2.0 advanced cooling, freeze fan stop, active fan control, metal front plate, lighted metal backplate. Avoid using unofficial software. 8K ready, 4 display ready, HDCP 2.3, VR ready. Boost clock 1695 MHz. 3x DisplayPort 1.4a, 1x HDMI 2.1, DirectX 12 Ultimate, Vulkan RT API, OpenGL 4.6. Asus Prime Z690A LGA 1700, Intel 12, ATX motherboard, 16+1 DRMOS, PCIe 5.0, DDR5, 4XM2, Intel 2.5 gigabits LAN, USB 3.2 Gen 2 front panel Type-C, Thunderbolt 4, Aura Sync RGB lighting, in just $239. Intel LGA 1700 socket, ready for 12th Gen Intel Core processors and Windows 11. Support PCIe 5.0 and DDR5. Operating system, Windows 11, Windows 10 64-bit. AI motherboard, AI overclocking, AI cooling and two-way AI noise cancellation. Enhanced power solution, 16+1 DRMOS, Pro Cool sockets, alloy chokes and durable capacitors for stable power delivery. Comprehensive cooling, large VRM heatsink, M.2 heatsink, M.2 backplate with Q-latch, hybrid fan headers and Fan Expert 4. Next-gen connectivity, DDR5 memory, PCIe 5.0, Intel 2.5 gigabits Ethernet, USB 3.2 General 2x2 Type-C, front panel USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C, Thunderbolt 4 header support. Asus AM4 Tough Gaming X570 Plus, Wi-Fi, AM4 Zen 3 Ryzen 5000 and 3rd Gen Ryzen ATX motherboard with PCIe 4.0, Dual M2, 12+2 with Dr. MOS power stage in just $209.99. AMD AM4 socket, ready for 2nd and 3rd Gen AMD Ryzen processors to maximize connectivity and speed with up to 2 M.2 drives, USB 3.2 General 2 and AMD Store MI. Enhanced power solution, military-grade tough components, Pro Cool socket and Digi Plus VRM for maximum durability. Comprehensive cooling, active PCH heatsink, VRM heatsink, M.2 heatsink, hybrid fan headers and Fan Expert. Next-gen connectivity, dual PCIe 4.0 meters .2 and USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A, Type-C. Gaming networking, exclusive Realtek L8200A gigabit Ethernet, Intel 2x2 802.11 AC Wi-Fi with Mu MIMO support, Bluetooth 5.0, tough Landguard and technology. Please ensure your BIOS is up to date if installing a compatible Ryzen 5000 series CPU. Visit ASUS site, search by motherboard model name. Click on Support tab, Drivers and Tools, then BIOS and Firmware to download the latest BIOS. Asus ROG Strix B550F Gaming AMD AM4 Zen 3 Ryzen 5000 and 3rd Gen Ryzen ATX Gaming Motherboard. PCIe 4.0, 2.5 gigabits LAN, BIOS flashback, HDMI 2.1, addressable Gen 2 RGB header and AuraSync, in just $190.99. AMD AM4 socket and PCIe 4.0. The perfect pairing for Zen 3 Ryzen 5000 and 3rd Gen AMD Ryzen CPUs. Audio. Supports up to 32-bit, 192 kHz playback. Robust power design. 12 plus 2 DRMOS power stages with high-quality alloy chokes and durable capacitors provide reliable power for the last AMD high-count core CPUs. Optimized thermal solution. Fanless VRM and chipset heatsinks with Asus Stack Cool 3 Plus design keep your system running reliably under heavy load by enhancing passive cooling capacity for critical onboard components. High-performance gaming networking. 2.5 gigabits LAN with Asus LANguard. Best gaming connectivity. Supports HDMI 2.1, 4Cat60HZ, and DisplayPort 1.2 output, featuring dual M2 slots, NVMe SSD, one with PCIe 4.0x4 connectivity, USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C port and Thunderbolt 3 header. Oxlum V aluminum large heatsink 5.9 by 3.6 by 0.59 inch, 150 by 93 by 15 mm black heat sinks fins for cooler RTX 3090-3080T backplate PCB LED motherboard, 2 PCs, in just $20.99. Made of high-quality aluminum, good thermal conductivity. Weight, 310 grams, base board thickness, 4.3 mm, fins board thickness, 2 mm. The maximum surface area design is in contact with the cooling air, thereby reducing the risk of hardware failure and power loss due to overheating, thereby improving safety. Widely used in computers, power transistors, FETs, ICs, power amplifiers, voltage regulators, MOSFETs, SCRs, etc. For need other sizes or oxidation of this model, contact the seller of this product model as soon as possible.